I had to do the complete set as far as rating wise, articulation, coloring, accuracy, all that kind of stuff. As an overall rating, I definitely would think this is a nice 8. So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing this package I got from Target, and this is from the DC Multiverse, the Flash Wave. So you guys want to know which figures I end up getting, continue watching the rest of this video. So we're going to go ahead and open this small box first, and then we'll go ahead and open this big one. So this one we have the Ben Affleck, the Batman. You guys can see that. Man, this thing looks pretty dope. I know some people may not like because the cow's a different color, but I don't really care too much about that. You guys can see this box right here. It's pretty nice. Has like a weird smudge or fingerprint, but that's no big deal. It does have a QR code right here. I'm not sure if that's probably going to show you the trailer or the comic book or something like that. I don't think I ever really noticed that. And the back artwork is pretty dope. Just has, you know, just a regular picture of Ben Affleck's Batman. Nothing really too crazy. It only comes with let's see what it comes with. It comes with another set of hands, which isn't really too bad, I guess. And it does have a cloth cape, which I am excited about that. So we're gonna go ahead and put that aside. So I didn't buy the whole wave. I only bought just basically the Batmans. So I'm pretty sure this one should probably be the other two Batman figures.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay. So here we don't have a figure in this wave, but here we do have the DC Multiverse Batman Bat Cycle. Man, this thing looks so dope. And the detail doesn't look too bad, honestly. I really think this thing looks cool. It's going to be a really nice display piece. I might as well just unbox all this stuff since I already have the pair. I was really waiting to get both of these together. You guys can see that. This is pretty dope. And the artwork also on the back is basically the same thing as the figures, like a little cartoonic or like comic style. I don't really know. It looks kind of weird, but I mean, it's pretty cool in my opinion. It's still nice. It has nice wheels. I don't think these wheels are rubber. It's probably plastic. But here we have the Bat Cycle. Alright, so here we got a tray shot of the Ben Affleck Batman. Man, this thing right here looks really dope in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out the tray. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the Batman just to have a better look at him. So looking at it firsthand, I'm not going to lie, this figure looks pretty menacing. The detail that he has on here is pretty crazy, but my figure is pretty stiff, just as they usually come in for whatever reason. I really don't want to break this, but man, this figure is super stiff. But that cow looks pretty dope. I mean, his eyes look like he's painted black. I mean, it would be nice if it was a little bit whiter, but his eyes look kind of weird, honestly. It looks like he's painted black. Not sure why. And the arms I don't know. They feel pretty loose. Not really sure why, but man, this outfit, this black and gray outfit, it looks a lot. Honestly, I think it looks a lot better than the tactical outfit he had from the Justice League. This one's definitely a lot better in my opinion. So honestly, let me go ahead and get the rest of the stuff. Alright, so we do have the two hand accessories, which I'm not going to take out only because I don't want to lose them and I'm not going to use them. But you do have this Batman card, and it does have a data file just like the other cards do. You know, basically it doesn't say anything really crazy. And of course it comes with that classic DC stand, which, you know, it is pretty basic. Now for this Batman, this cloth cape could have been a little bit thicker, so you have to see through it. But overall, it's not too bad in my opinion. The Batman logo on the chest looks pretty dope, as well as the back on the gauntlet. It looks pretty sharp. It's not too bad, but I mean, I really do like it. So we're going to go ahead and go over the articulation that this figure has. And this figure basically, let's see if it has double jointed elbows, if it actually does it. And his wrist does move a pretty good amount. Let's do both of them. And it does have shoulder swivel right here. You guys can see that. It's pretty dope in my opinion. And then let's see if we got double. It has double jointed knees, but it gets really hard to get it to stick like that. His hips do move left and right, thigh swivel. Overall, this is a pretty good figure altogether. Now, as far as the accuracy, obviously we don't know because the movie hasn't released yet. But man, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the Batmans I've had so far, this by far is one of the best Batman figures to get out of the wave. I haven't got the Michael Keaton Batman just yet, but I can only imagine it's gonna be just as good as this Batman here. Now, I know some people I've seen online talk about the cowl being a different color, but in reality, it's really not that noticeable. It really doesn't throw me off all too much. I mean, it does look kind of weird, if I'm being honest, but overall, it's really not too bad. It's still a sweet figure. And then we're going to probably try to put some poses on him just to see, what kind of poses Batman can do. And the poses are really, really nice in my opinion. I mean, it's all versatile. You can do basically any kind of style. He does have so many movements, so many ball joints and stuff like that. So honestly, the next thing we're gonna go is unbox that Bat Cycle and then throw Batman on the cycle. So as I showed you guys before, the artwork is pretty basic. Just says McFarlane Toys from the Flash movie. Really nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody have seen plenty of Batman. We all seen plenty of Batman cycles, so really don't need to go too much into it. So here we got a quick trace shot of the Batmobile. It does have some zip ties, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the zip ties and that card. So here we have a basic card, which it just shows Batman on the Bat Cycle. It does have some data file information on the back, really nothing too crazy. So here we have the Batman Bat Cycle from the Flash movie. I'm not gonna lie, the detail on this figure looks crazy. The wheels actually feel like rubbery kinda, but I'm not really sure if it's rubber. I don't think it is. But the weathering is really nice and it feels pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie, this Bat Cycle feels pretty heavy, and also its stability is pretty good. So you don't really need to have the Batman on here in order for it to stay balanced. You guys can see, just for me, like, I mean, I am kind of playing with it a little bit. And it's not really falling. I'm sure if you push it kind of hard, it will fall. But overall, it stands on its own pretty well, I think. The color is nice. It's like a gunmetal gray kind of ish. And it does have like a lot of wear and tear. I mean, it doesn't have any like missiles, because I know it's not a kid's toy, so it doesn't have any fire missiles or anything like that. So overall, this thing is cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really am liking this. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Batman on this Bat Cycle. You guys have an idea of what it looks like. So here we have the Batman in that Bat Cycle. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this looks so menacing, and I'm glad that the head is able to move up, so like that he kind of has that look like he's looking up while he's riding his bike. Man, this thing is so dope. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely want to dedicate a nice spot for this Batman. The look with his bike is incredible. I love the way it looks. I like the texture. I like the color. The color matches well with his suit. I really like this cape. And this figure is really well articulated to fit this bike. And if you guys are thinking about copping the Bat Cycle as well as the Flash Batman, I think this is a must cop. I know that the Batmobile might be kind of hard to get, as well as the Batwing, but getting this definitely satisfies the need of having a Batman vehicle. Definitely a nice addition to the collection. I do plan on comparing this from the Batman Bat Cycle from the Batman movie, but I'm pretty sure this one's a lot heftier and a lot bigger, and it feels a little bit more bang for your buck, because you're getting a lot of value in just this product alone, just from the way it looks, the way it's designed, the accuracy, at least I assume, is pretty well accurate. And also the Batman figure, I mean, obviously they're sold separately, but altogether, I believe the bike is like 30 and then the figure's like 25 plus tax and all that. I mean, you're roughly paying around, I don't know, around 45, maybe $50, depending on, if I got this on GameStop. So once you hit a certain point, you don't pay for shipping, but shipped with the figure, I mean, this is really not a bad, like, within $40 to $50 price range. I think this is well worth it, especially if you just like the Ben Affleck Batman or at least want an updated version, because this cape right here, I think every single Batman should have like some kind of cloth cape, either like a little thicker one or a really light cheap one. Even though this one feels pretty cheap, I'm really not too mad about it, just because it adds a nice aesthetics to the figure. And this Batman, man, I just cannot stress it enough how amazing this Bat Cycle looks, and as amazing as this Batman looks. Man, I'm really blown away. I definitely give this one, if I had to do the complete set as far as rating wise, articulation, coloring, accuracy, all that kind of stuff. As an overall rating, I definitely would think this is a nice 8 out of 10. Will I say it's perfect? No, because it would have been nice if Batman came with a little bit extra accessories, maybe 1 or 2 batarangs, or just, I mean, I like the hands. The hands is also nice to have, but having a, maybe a batarang or two would definitely add a nice touch. Or maybe if the bat cycle came with like a specific stand to either make it look like it's going up, or just having a stand on its own like this. Even though the bike is able to stand on its own, it still would be nice to have something else as an added addition. I know these cars are pretty cool to have and collect, but it doesn't add as much value as having an external force or an external item for this package. But overall, this is a solid 8 out of 10, a must cop in my opinion. I definitely think you guys should get this, and you guys let me know down in the comment section below, will you guys be picking up any of the Flash Wave figures? Do you guys plan on watching the movie? And if you had to pick one Batman figure, which one will it be? Will it be the Ben Affleck Batman figure, or will it be the Michael Keaton Batman from like the original 1989 Batman movie? But you guys let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.